lucky to be alive as he spends his working life as DCI John Barnaby patrolling the most dangerous village in Britain, Midsummer, in the star of the massive ITV Crown series, Midsummer Murders. Please welcome Miss Neil Dudgeon. Great to have on the show.
Hello,
Neil.
James. Thank you for having me.
Now, very good at policeman. Any good cook?
I'm not a great cook. I still cook a bit like I'm a student, really. I sort of, I kind of get everything together and put it in a big pot and boil it for an hour or so until it goes sort of browny grey colour. And then...
Are you like many out there that's got a few trademark dishes? And
yes, I am.
See?
I am.
What is it, spag bol?
I do. My wife's taken over the spag bol responsibilities. Right. No, my favourites. I like to do a thing that's, I think in Scotland it's called stovies.
Yeah.
A big pot, you fry up the mince and then put in just water to make a gravy with loads of vegetables, and then put sausages in it that are not fried. So you boil the sausages in the gravy,
right,
which everybody always thinks is going to be disgusting and horrible because they come out all kind of pink, and everybody looks at it and says, "Oh, I'm not eating that. That's horrible." And then you taste them, and they're gorgeous.
How
you don't
about
get that sort of fatty
ever
thing.
tried?
The tortilla, I'm looking forward to the tortilla. They both sound lovely. Both your dishes sound very nice.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
now,
that.
of course, at the end of today's programme, I'm going to cook Food Heaven or Food Hell from Neil. Something based on your favourite ingredient, Food Heaven, or your nightmare ingredient, Food Hell. It's up to our studio and some of our viewers to decide what you'll be eating. So, Food Heaven, very different today, I have to say.
Food Heaven.
We've never had this Food Heaven before.
Haven't you?
No.
Well, the suet. Suet, yes. It's a kind of, I think there's, you see, I think I sort of got arrested in my culinary development as a child or something, and there was a famous a brand name I won't mention, a steak and kidney pudding.
Yes,
that
famous one that I
don't know what you're referring to, but I liked that very much. That sort of. It's that soft, that gooey, rich, lovely gravy
so like your
kind of thing.
It's
sort of comforting, isn't it? The comfort of carbs.
Particularly is this time of year as well. So
yes, well,
the opposite to comfort food
is horrible
food hell.
It's horrible. Well, I'm going for oysters, and everybody seems to say, "Oh, I love oysters," or "Oh, yeah, I hate oysters," and I just don't get oysters at all. It's like a little ashtray full of cold snot, isn't it? Really? And don't you think? And the whole idea of them seems to be don't chew it or don't taste it, just chuck it down and swallow it like it's medicine. And you think, well, I'm eating out.
You're supposed to chew it.
Yeah,
oh, well, you've changed your tune completely. Oh, I've always been told don't chew the oyster, just chuck it down and swallow it.
Yeah, you're supposed to bite it a little bit, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Maybe I'm going to love it. Swap them round.
Anyway, while they agree to disagree, so it's either suet or oysters. For Neil, I've got Food Heaven. I've got an autumnal classic, a steamed beef and onion suet pudding. Ooh. That's what you want. The suet is mixed together with flour and water to make a soft dough, then filled with a beer braised beef and whole baby onions, and it's steamed for a couple of hours and served piping hot with a big pile of crispy cabbage on the side. Or you could be getting Food Hell, those dreaded oysters. This is a nice dish though. The oysters are opened and dipped together with a little light batter and then deep fried, and they're served with a spicy dressing made from Japanese mandarin called yuzu juice. It's all going on here at the Saturday Kitchen set. So with some deep fried prawns.
But oysters. I always just think of oysters as they're in the little ashtray. They're cold and
the whole point about this is I try and make you eat
do
them.
something. You do something that you're sort of sugaring the thing, aren't
you?
That's
all right. Well, there you go.
But won't it just taste the batter and the sauce?
Well,
will you be able to taste the oyster?
You should be, yeah.
Okay. And bite it. I'll chew it.
Okay. But you have to wait to the end of the show to see which one Neil gets. Let's meet our other chef table guests. As usual, our two Saturday Kitchen viewers. Diane, who have you brought along with you?
I brought my friend Lauren.
And not just a passion for food, you're growing your own stuff as well.
Yeah, I started growing potatoes and carrots and everything this year, yeah.
Now, as well, because you're also, particularly you, Lauren, into this baking. There's a whole movement in there going into this. It's become hugely popular over the years.
We've got a baking league at work, so, yeah, we all meet every Monday, the first Monday of the month, and I'll bring our own baking and get it marked.
A league?
Yeah, a league.
You compete with each other.
It's competitive.
Yeah.
You compete with each other for
too much time on their hands.
Yeah. What are you doing this on? How do you mark each other's?
Yeah. Secret judges come and mark.
Oh, secret judges.
Different topic every month.
Well, there you go. If you've got any questions today, don't hesitate, fire away. Baking questions towards me, I think. I don't know about these two.
All right.
But you don't forget, you get to help decide what Neil will be eating at the end of the show. And if you'd like to question the show, then call this number. That's 08716 41 41 41. That's 08716 41 41 41. Calls, remember, cost 10p a minute from a BT line. Mobiles and other networks may vary, and a few of you to put your questions to us live a little later on. And don't forget, if you do get on the show, they're asking you whether Neil should be getting Food Heaven or Food Hell. So start thinking. Right, let's get started. Up first is a regular face at the Saturday Kitchen Hobs. It's the fabulous Mr. Michael Keynes.
How you doing, Jack?